This film festival is an activity where we also made research. 69 of the people going to this don't go to other cultural events.
I see.
Yeah?
Okay.
And there is a prejudice that says culture is boring or art is boring. So I like to give the example, for instance, with sport. Yeah? Skiing is a very popular sport in Austria. If you go on the mountain, you put on your ski and you want to ski and you have not trained it before, it will not work. Yeah?
Yes.
You need some training, some physical training and also some technical training. The more you train, the more it will make fun. The more you will benefit from it.
Yes.
And it's the same with culture. The more you are in contact, the more you consume, the more you will appreciate what you get. And so our interest with this activity is to bring people in contact with culture, with art, in order to make them, like with the skiing, trained for additional consumption.
Yes, so they won't follow the next time.
They want to follow the next time.
Yeah. To Iceland, you were here and you gave a lecture at Harpa. Like I mentioned, this is a big house and it might be problematic to fill it, and the economics of it are a bit unsure. What is your advice for us?
I mean, Iceland is a unique place. I'm the first time here and I'm positively impressed by what I see. And I'm also planning to come back because my stay here is too short. And one has to focus on this aspect of the uniqueness, as I did with Haydn, of this place here.
Yes.
And a lot of people are interested in experiencing this. So you were, how do I say, telling me just now that this is a big house and Iceland is a small community.
Yes.
And I can reply to you that, for instance, the Salzburg in Austria is a city with 120,000 inhabitants. And during the Salzburg Festival, there are 230,000 tickets sold in a concert hall that is bigger than this one here. So it is possible to attract audiences in a small community with big audiences.
Yes.
If the program is right, if the total offer is fitting.
Yes. That is, of course...
So that's the challenge of the organizers here.
Yes.
But it's possible. And I think if the card is played right, with this architecture that's also unique, with the location on the sea, I mean, it has a lot to offer, and I would recommend to go away from the negative reports about the financial aspect and put in front the positive aspects, as I just described, the unique location, the sea, the architectural advantages, the uniqueness of Iceland. All that is something that should be in focus, because the financial situation is not really a USP here, because all cultural institutions, all public households are in problems. So I cannot see why this is always mentioned. In Austria we have problems, in Germany there are problems, in Greece we have problems, in Ireland, everywhere. So what's there's no news on that.
So you see opportunities there?
I see opportunities, yes.
Yeah. But it's, of course, it's like I say, it's a small audience, and we have this symphony orchestra, which is relatively more new and relatively small compared to what is in Europe. So it's a question of what is on offer. Also, it's a question of how you sort of fill the space with, how you give it meaning.
I mean, an orchestra is important to a city, a village, a capital, because it is not only an orchestra; it is more. It is changing the social life, because the members of the orchestra, they are not only playing in the concert hall once a week or twice a week or once a month, they're also members of the community. And what they do is they teach when they are not playing. They are somehow rooted in the society. And if you don't have that professional orchestra, then where is the motivation for young children, for young audiences to also make music if they don't see any perspective, and if they don't have the contact with professional musicians? This is for me, as I just described before, orchestra playing is important for the personal education, for the character building. And so I think it's an important thing to have, and it's part of if it's a capital of a country, it's something that is someone to tick boxes. What you have, is there a hospital, is there a church, is there an orchestra has to be there as well.
Yeah. So it's good for the health of society. And now we are debating whether we should take the money from the symphony orchestra and put it into the hospital.
I mean, if I'm not here to recommend politicians in Iceland.
I hear your views on this.
But my personal view is you have now this big concert hall.
Yes.
And if you take away the budget from the orchestra and you dismantle it, what will happen with the concert hall? The concert hall needs orchestras to play. And I bet that the costs for the orchestra will match, let's say, 10, 12 concerts of an international orchestra coming to Iceland.
Yes.
So if you want to make a concert here with the, I don't know, Vienna Symphony, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 one concert, euro, not Icelandic crowns.
No.
So if you compare that with the annual costs of the orchestra, you will see that it's a good deal to keep it.
It's a good investment.
If I stay in my service and economic argumentation, if you make an Excel spreadsheet and you say, okay, I need that amount of concerts a year, and if I have to buy orchestras to bring them in, fly them in, pay the hotel, pay the concert fees, what does this? What's the balance in between? And you will see guest orchestras will be much more expensive than your own orchestra. This is the financial aspect, and as I said before, the emotional, the cultural aspect, the society impact, which we cannot really measure in figures. You will not have. Music education will be different in this country. Children will differently approach the aspect of making music themselves if they see no future. How will that work? We lose a lot here, and contemporary composers, how can they? As yesterday I was in a concert, how can they bring their music to the audience if there is no tool to do that? So it will be difficult. I think you lose much more than the subsidy, which I actually don't know what it is, for this orchestra.
Okay. Thank you for being on the program, Franz Pattei from Vienna.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.